kids, cool kids.
Yeah, I'm loading. Give me a minute.
Florida, Maryland, Texas, get your loads.
This victory was promised to Iran 3,000 years ago.
True.
Let's give hell, boys!
Was?
Banners, white face, blue southeast.
All right, everybody, I'm here again. This is Bar with Stars and Bars. I'm here with my bird. You probably heard a minute ago, grinding on my headphones. We got a good one tonight. We're doing a Saturday night stream instead of normal Friday and Sunday. Going to be watching the NBA Finals on Sunday, boys, so I'm not going to be around. But trying this out tonight. This is the Manassas campaign, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Just make sure we're all together.
We're going to let 6 go first, then we're going to follow behind. We're going to make this try to look somewhat. We're going to form a column, gentlemen. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me.
Press star, follow your T.
Seems the U.S. is starting off going right into the woods. It's head to the south-southeasterly direction. Major contingent of USA are heading over there. There looks like they're roughly splitting their forces, maybe 60-40 type of deal. It looks definitely like the U.S. is heading that direction. What's good is that these guys over here, depending on Union troop placement down in the corn area or down the road, they could swing by, mount up here on the fence, and put down flanking fire onto the Union brigades below, on the other side of the forest.
We're secret. Secret law, so I made my character block.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm here. I'm right here behind you.
It's taken a while for the Union to get their forces online here. They haven't even put a shot down, it looks like, and we're almost 5 minutes into the game. Well, now we're getting some shots going out, but the Union's taken quite a while to even start mounting an offensive. The USA is now making their way through the woods, slowly but surely. We're going to have an engagement in about a minute here.
Skirmish
Take aim!
Steady.
Good shit, boy!
Checks on reload. Checks.
Smokey, I would love it, dude, if you actually joined Third Corps.
U.S. hitting the fence line with a decent number, putting fire on that TSA artillery. However, not sure that's the greatest idea, considering that a large number of CSA forces can shoot right into their side. Well, the U.S. is now another contingent is moving forward, and they are getting shot up pretty good here. They seem to have their primary focus on the artillery. The artillery is kind of bare, and they don't know what to do.
Get the flag. Shit, I got shit.
Going on, Johnny Red.
Get up there.
Jack's one ready.
Aim nice and low, east northeast. Aim nice and low, east northeast.
There's Rex on that corner. They're coming
Like that, make them suffer for their transgressions. Kill the dirty Yankee.
Just a
You guys.
The USA, I think, were thrown off here a bit, and wow, look at that. As I said before, the CSA can come in and flank them. That's exactly what's going on. This U.S. company has been almost eradicated entirely. The others that are across from here have taken significant damage. The only group that really hasn't been hurt too badly are these guys in the woods. And they, well, you know what? I retract that. They've taken some good damage as well. This opening movement for the CSA has not worked out.
There's torso.
Get him up, will save us all.
U.S. is bleeding tickets pretty well. The CSA has done a great job to open this fight. We've got about, geez, a quarter of the match through already. No, a fifth of the match through, 20%, and CSA's in a very good position. The U.S. is, their reaction here may be to push harder through the corn, maybe reinforce it. If that's the case, the CSA, especially with some of these flanking brigades, has to be cognizant of that. They have to know that they're getting shot in the side.
Let's go to Tennessee. Boom, boom.
Here we are, back with the Georgia boys.
Watch this drive.
Right flank.
Let's keep an eye on them for a little bit.
Big boys. Hold the front. Good drop on him. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Look who it is.
You guys good?
That's
Well, things. We now have kind of both sides have established a front. The CSA actually had theirs established a lot sooner. And I think that's really what has established the ticket difference outside of the kind of flub there on the objective of that first push that the Union made.
Understood on me, Jay Hurd. We're gonna push up some left and some right.
Look to your right, look to your right.
Omega Wisconsin, listen up, listen up. PFC is low and hold, PFC is low and hold. PFC, check when you're up.
Rest of you should be continuing.
PFC's only taking.
PFC
Steady. Fire.
One guy fired! Ha ha! Wow! That was some kind of volley, huh? Over here, we got CQB and 10 Tennessee. We got Firefly down the left, doing a good job.
Due north, due north.
Oh shit! He got fucking shot.
That guy dies too.
Jesus!
For the erratic camera movements, I'm currently fighting my bird. I hate to say she's winning. The U.S. pushing all the way around, and this is getting fucking close quarters. Oh man. U.S. making a major move and a major push, but they are paying for it. I mean, they are almost shooting point blank at each other.
They're right there, guys. They're right there. Fucking
I mean, the U.S. is just outnumbered. They are getting, this unit is getting obliterated. They have to move, they have to retreat, and instead they're going to get charged out and lose a lot of tickets. CSA has a good 30-35% ticket advantage now. The U.S. retreating and reforming. A third of the match has gone by, and they have made nary a dent in the CSA's tickets.
They like to volley us from that wood line, straight southwest.
Looks like the U.S. just won't give up on those
We
woods.
should claim a.
And that may be the
to
death of
have
them here.
the Louisiana slot in every
It's taken them
single
forever to
venue.
get organized, and every move they make, they are eating losses. I wouldn't dare to even think they've broken even on any assault or movement they made, big or small.
Left to your left.
I see plenty of flooding.
Game.
Is that in Mexico?
Take it.
Take aim, Seco.
Hold fire.
Hold fire. Shark, you should be pretty safe behind this boulder, buddy.
On the board. I see a flag, northeast east. They're going behind barn.
I got you.
Not on it.
Oh, you saw you mean behind it. Can't get on the board. I can't believe it. I love it. It blends in perfectly with the sun over here.
I'm a killer.
Gonna keep our eye on
Okay,
First Jordan for another minute here or so. Although it looks like the U.S. seems to be spreading their forces out a bit more. Got more guys to the northwest now than they did before.
Just reading up to tell you the next one. No.
Yeah. Left is getting pushed, they say.
Oh, I don't intend on going there.
Northeast.
Game.
Right now, already back behind us.
Drop some tickets there.
We will be implementing Yankee death tonight. No Yankee
Looks like the CSA is, sorry, little bird. I have a little bird and her claws hurt. One moment, please, everybody. Bird, stop with this shit. It's fucking killing me tonight. Come on. No, I don't care, bird. If you fly away, I'm going to be very angry with you. No, sit.
I think you're right.
Anyway, getting back to the battle. Now that I'm done, little bird for a moment, who is now grooming my nose as I try to keep an eye on the battle here for you, everybody. The things I have to balance to bring this event to you, to bring this stream to you. Just keep in mind, it's not easy. You know, the CSA on the left has done a good job. The U.S. has taken so long. It takes them so long to move and maneuver. We're at what, 40%, almost half the battle gone, and they're just not able to put enough damage on the CSA at all.
Fire.
Sweat it out in the pit of fire. Sweat it out in the pit of fire.
Where are you?
Open
Up and over, up and over.
The U.S. making a big push here on the left. Will this one succeed? Oh man, they're pushing down the fence. CSA have to shift over to meet him. Although they are not leaving their guys to get blown away. Oh, this is excellent positioning over here.
Melee mode, boys. Charge
And the
bayonets on
defilade,
line.
the U.S. will have to come over and
Get ready,
expose
they're
themselves. And that's why they have to stay more than 100 yards away from the school.
CQB up to 10th. Head west.
11, boys, 11. Tennessee, straight out of Tennessee.
That volley could use some work.
Tennessee, check when you're ready, boys. Check when you're ready. Fix that fucking line. Let me know when y'all are ready. Tennessee, straight out there, boys. Straight right. See the fucking white baiters on the coast of the hill. Okay. 11, boys. Tennessee.
11 Tennessee.
Left side.
Shift left side, Chef Tennessee.
Oh, crap! Come on, boys, still on the line.
We're going to have an old-fashioned long ball slugfest out here. Let's see who folds first. Appear to be rough even on both sides, although I think still favors the CSA by a sliver. U.S. though,
Break your reloads, hit R and then crouch.
I'm not sure I'd be crouching if I were them, but
Aim, then stand up. You're gonna see them. Ready. Fire.
They just popped
I
some.
love that. They look
CQB going to reinforce 5th NC on the far left, looking to get a different angle, shooting angle on the unit. Perhaps push into them, flank them, catch them by surprise.
Prepare for volley, fella.
You're a good man, Airless.
That's a big, nice old line for GA. Man, nice work, Igor. Good work bringing the boys tonight.
Surprised you're not doing already. Gotta aim a little high, fellas. They're 200 meters out. These things only cycle 100.
Never heard of such a thing.
I know, you can't sight these rifles in.
Yeah, the U.S. is definitely getting the short end of the stick in this engagement. They really are. As I said, nothing has worked for them so far. And they're not doing the ticket damage to the CSA to win by the end of this match. It's just not even feasible. Oh, we got some major fight up here. It's U.S. moving in around the western flank, trying to sweep through. U.S. has established themselves on
Reload,
that,
guys.
on that far left there, the western flank. And now they're looking to push on the right. Maybe with about 30%, 20% of their force, 25% of their force.
Come here, boys. Come here.
On the line, man, on the line.
Hold fire.
The longer they wait, the more time it gives the CSA to get ready for them. I mean, it's taken so long to do anything. They get up there, they just kind of stop, and then they go in. They need to be fluid.
Right.
You have an action, you've got to do it.
Right face.
Sprint, sprint.
The sprint, let's go.
Right, up and over, up and over.
I'm not sure what they're thinking here. They're going to be running right into the line of fire. And look, the CSA already reinforced that flank. If they're going up to this fence to try and shoot them in the flank, I mean, look, they're just running right across the field. It's easy shots. That cannon just lit them up. I mean, this is not a good call. You took so long to get there, and were so cautious, and yet you just throw everyone else across the field and trying to get there and flank somebody. And look at this. I mean, they're just going to get shot in the side. What are they doing? I mean, they are literally just getting shot in the side. That is a completely ineffective maneuver, and one of the reasons why the U.S. is down by so much. The damage that they took there far exceeded anything they could have ever inflicted. Here they go, wrapping around in the woods again as if the CSA isn't going to respond. And I don't know, if I'm the U.S. and I'm trying to win this, I might want to just center everything on this one side and force the CSA to commit. It's the only way to maybe bottle them up. And the CSA is looking to push them back. Boy, those guys that ran across the field and tried to shoot him in the ass really could have been useful right about now, right? We got a U.S. charge here into the forest. Another, what I would say is an ill-advised maneuver. They're not going to win this charge, and they're just going to bleed tickets. This is just, yeah, that was a disaster. So now, essentially, the USA has given up their entire western position. And this charge here, I mean, the charge is disjointed. They both charge at different times. They're both going to get wiped out. Both going to bleed tickets. I mean, this has been a comedy of errors for the USA. Some of the decisions that they have made tactically are baffling to me.
So they go left.
Losers.
The Yankee fears the samurai.
They sure do. Take it in the armpit. Yeah.
You fucked them up there.
That was good.
Yeah, I could not see where.
If you
I'm
need
seeing
help
triple co
spotting
on
the
those
enemy,
Yankees.
move your screen to the top. You'll be able to see them better. That way.
Take it!
Reload. Load and hold.
Hey, right side, watch right.
Far east, they're moving.
Those are friendlies coming up.
Those are friendlies. Those are friendlies.
Don't shoot them.
Where is this live? Facebook.
What was that U.S. unit thinking? I mean, they just ran up and got blown away. I mean, what's going on right now? Are they just giving it up? Are they just giving up now? I mean, is this kind of like, fuck it? Well, these guys didn't seem to get the memo, and they're fighting hard. Got to give them credit. They're getting chewed up pretty good. Although, rightly not right now. Got to be honest. Give it 30 seconds, a minute, and things will like change.
Cheddar bomb, get up.
You, sir, lost your hat. I am a bird. You're being a bird.
Byline right. Byline right.
Friendlies are moving right.
Dress on that new line, gentlemen.
CSA. Shooting down. They've been great tonight so far, and then the coordination of the CSA has been fantastic, and the U.S. has just been absolutely stymied.
And then we work ball in. Then we're gonna do that. Load.
Yeah, you tell us where to aim to.
Oh, are we gonna have a gigantic volley? I guess not. U.S. trying to load up on that western flank now. Doing some work, but if I were them, I wouldn't be on this side of the fence. And you can be too easily shot from southern angle. You're just completely exposed there. Well, I mean, frankly, I wouldn't be on this fence anyway. I would be probably deeper in the woods, moving on something else like this. This is not a great approach, to be honest. The U.S. is approaching here and here and here over open ground. The only cover they really have is up through the barn area and down and through that forest. Otherwise, it's pretty open. The approach is pretty open. Pretty easy to see them coming on. And that didn't sound right. I should have said coming down to you. That was weird, and I apologize.
I agree.
Combat above pineapple and hail.
U.S. moving in on a charge. As I've said before, charges are usually ill-fated. They don't typically work out because of the accuracy of rifles now. And even if they do, you take way more casualties than are desired. That's a Pyrrhic victory at best.
Base whip. They're in the mix. They're in the mix.
Holy crap, look at all the dead bodies over here, and look at all the blood, man. Oh my god, it looks like a Doom Eternal level. And look what happened there. The U.S. charged in. They may have taken out those guys, but now this entire group is just getting eliminated. The ticket differential has not diminished. It seems they're trying to do almost like a pincer with a massive load up on the western flank, and only a minor contingent on the east to keep the USCSA's attention. And guess what? They're the CSA unit that wiped out the western flank. They're going to be smashing right into these guys that are overextending. They're pushing point. You can tell they're pushing point, but they're overextending massively. So they don't have enough soldiers, and they're just going to get blown away here. The USA is about to hit breaking. This match has been an utter disaster, and near masterclass by the CSA. Union Brigade charging up here, and you can see the fruits of this charge, which are none. They just got obliterated. Yeah, there's no way the U.S., if they're trying to hit point, there's no way they can stay on that point. These guys are about to get knocked out, and the U.S., the CSA over here, going to swing down. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, they're in point-blank range almost with the cannons. Let's take a look at just how much gore is created.
Spread it out, boys.
I mean, what? That was just broken, fractured, same thing. Discombobulated. No one. It's like no one's communicating, and it's quite clear that when that happens, you're done.
Shotted like 3 of them, and I'm so high.
Let's get the hell out of here before we get started.
Go back.
pushing the northwest flank again, west-northwest flank again. Going through these woods. I'm dealing with a bird that is going ballistic. She has no control of herself. She flies into the kitchen, and I have to go get her. So I will be right back, everybody.
Stay ready.
Get ready, boys.
Get ready to volley, boys. Get ready. No, northwest. They're shifting left. They're shifting left. Shift left, boys. Shift left.
Northwest boys. Northwest boys.
Shift
Let's
left,
go.
Make a move.
Swing left. Swing left. Swing left.
Make sure you got bayonets on, gentlemen.
Sorry about that, everybody. This bird has been a tough customer tonight. Been a little brat, I can't lie. Man, they are getting in there.
Take cover, yep.
However, yeah, 2 minutes left. To me, I don't see really any path for the Union to attain it. They can't drop the CSA enough in tickets. They take point, they're merely going to lose it because it's almost impossible to hold that point. And the U.S. brigade going for that cap, just getting annihilated. If I were the CSA right now, I would just center on point. Let them just throw bodies at you. Let them throw bodies at you constantly. And guess what? They're not going to be able to win. What are the Yankees doing? These guys are running over here. You guys have got to focus. But no, see, it's just not enough time left. Not nearly. And the U.S. can't cause close to enough. The CSA is going to take this one for sure. There's no doubt about it. I mean, they've got about a full morale level on the U.S. And being a defender, that is particularly impressive. US and the last gas charge, which boy, I can't wait to see the damage the CSA did on this one. Oh, look at the casualty differential here. Look, I mean, wow. It's almost 2-1. When you look at it, the U.S. suffered something like 80% more casualties. That is ridiculous. I have never seen a differential like that, at least not in a long time. Wow, that was definitely a masterclass, and the U.S. really has to pick their shit up on this next map. Speaking of the next map will be South Woodlot. South Woodlot. This is not the correct map, everybody. This is not the correct map. So a little break, get a drink, get a smoke, have a toke, do whatever you need. Alright, here we go, everybody. South Woodlot. And, oh, yes, I forgot. This was a wood map. You know, I should have known by the name, but it just didn't hit me.
Full kits, boys.
Up on copy.
Second Wisconsin, and Wisconsin, and Wisconsin. Okay, yep.
Up on copy, boy.
Yeah, it's over here. Oh, never mind.
Right, I don't want bayonets.
Come on.
Do that.
You pushed out.
Hurry up, get your kids. Hurry up, get your
If we
kids.
wind up in melee, we're kind of fucked.
Now the CSA going east-northeasterly direction, going on to the left flank, Union left flank. The Union looks like they're kind of trying to build a bit of a half circle. That would aid in bowling in preventing the CSA from getting him. No, it aids in bowling them in. It's a good thing for the CSA. The U.S. is actually just lining up, but all in the wrong direction. Okay, no, like they have one guy. Keep an eye out. You have one dude. Your entire rear flank relies on him, on fiddles. This guy has to be like a fucking commando.
Form up behind them. We will form up behind Archer.
Yeah, because we can shoot over them.
30th on this line. 30th on this rear line. 30th on the rear line. One big long line, gentlemen. One big long line. You don't have to do double ranks. Just one big long line. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Dress it up. Come on. We've done this before. There we go, gentlemen. Dress on the first rank line. Dress on the first rank line.
Don't worry about fucking dressing up the
It's fine.
damn
Just make sure
line.
your
Get
shoulder.
moving.
It shows. I wanted it to show on the right side.
Jeez, almost 5 minutes has gone by. Come on.
Double click.
Stay to the right of the star.
If you're the CSA, you can't make the same mistake on an attack map
Not
that
a
the US
vertical
did.
column, but a more horizontal one.
Stay in line.
Well, the engagement has begun.
Company there.
This US unit is just getting shredded. The CSA is firmly implanted there because of unloading, and they did all this really before the US was able to actually react. Close combat over here. US and CSA getting into each other. The US is already down a good chunk of tickets. And I expect even more. It's very possible if the US gets beaten in this opening engagement, they will end up turtling the point until the CSA takes it, so they can be the attackers.
Hey, watch yourself, TB.
That is a big line, boy. That is a big old line.
Light 'em up! Make the shots count!
For now, shot up right now. Contacts.
Okay, he's on his out. Rank over focus.
Alright guys, bow face, bow face, bow face. Redress the angle, redress the angle.
Hey, 100 yards south. They're 100 yards south.
South, boys, watch out. They cover, they cover.
The US is losing its biggest battle early. The CSA has established a flank. Their shooters are ripping through the US lines. USA unit going up and down, trying to initiate a flanking maneuver here. Main CSA force. They have to be quicker.
Advance on Gypsy.
They're still shooting.
Northeast.
We have bayonets.
Southeast at the rock, right in front. Top of the hill, boys. Alright, guys, we're gonna move. Alright, okay, let's go left. Alright, guys, we got a hole right here, guys. Fire. Right here, boys. Contacts all around. Contacts all around. Boys. Contacts all around. Boys. Deadly. DMC's hot right now, boys.
Not a problem.
Pushing up too far because there's a lot of CSA over here to the west southwest, and while they are making inroads here on the eastern front, they need to be mindful.
Hey Bates, I'm about to have the 10th hit him from the side.
Not ready, not ready.
Those are the Georgia boys. High core, let's go.
Down the line, A company. Pico, taking aim. Down the line. Steady. Fire! C company.
Popcorn!
Somebody got to call it. CK.
JD is trying to get surrounded over here. They need they were prudent they would fall back because they're starting to get surrounded. And these rocks aren't large enough to really sustain the size. And they're getting charged. Unfortunately, half of them were just really not paying attention and reloading. Wow. And the CSA, great job. Great job keeping their composure there, not being bloodthirsty, not overextending. That is excellent, excellent work.
Oh my God.
Looks like they're charging in here. They're gonna hit I-Core. They're going right in for I-Core. Not a great idea. The U.S. taking heavy losses. And I-Core. No, they didn't hold it, but this is definitely what one would call a Pyrrhic victory for the U.S. The losses they sustained on that are not worth the ground they took. by Zapstar here. Getting the guy to run up, shoot him. Another unit charging in. This is the U.S. Getting driven out of these rocks. Taking substantial damage. Another U.S. charge, or at least push, all the way to the south-southeast, where they can get shot up by 10th Tennessee. They're trying to chase. And I'm not sure what the U.S. is doing. It's like the left-handed like it's doing in both of these matches.
Hey, gotta come around.
Stay together.
Get together, northeast to
USA pushing up behind us over here. Southeast.
Tennessee, play the guys the first call. Beat that
U.S. units coming full I-4. Gotta pull this one back. I don't see sustaining fire.
Oh my gosh, gentlemen.
On all sides, essentially. Not all sides, but from about 40 degrees around it. That's a lot of bullets coming from a lot of different directions. Good thing for them is that U.S. unit now pulled back, making their defense a bit easier. Yeah, everybody, let's all get behind one tree. There's the one tree, everybody. Everybody gets one tree.
Drawing a new line. Readjust this line.
Dead ahead of us, folks. Line up.
New line. We are shooting to the northeast.
The CSA, on their attack line here, has been way more aggressive than the U.S. was in theirs, and you can see the difference.
We're beating them back, fellas. Good work. They ain't got no damn tickets to fuck with us.
Ticket differential is
in
about
those trees
half of
to the east.
morale level, if not more.
You see the flag.
Rank reload.
Look at the two trees.
Here they come, boys.
Kill that Rambo. Kill that Rambo, brother.
Work together.
Good job, good job, good job. They're coming, they're coming, they're coming.
There goes 10th Tennessee. And I-Corps swinging down to hit him. Unfortunately, Union are going to sprint right in and hit him from the side. Oof. Well, that foothold with CSA have been all but wiped out. but the U.S. they're about to drop in a taking loss.
Nice shit, Porky Jew.
They did their job.
30th, let's go. Move, you silly goose.
So far.
Archer,
Oh,
we're
they're
here.
getting
Another
reinforced.
company. Push up, push on his line.
We got number here. They're reinforcing, but we got numbers here. Good.
You want to push?
Heck yeah. Loads. Keep firing 6LA. Keep firing 6LA. Let the friendlies on hold. We don't want to let them know. Heck yeah, we do. Here they are.
U.S. just hit taking losses. Right. 18 minutes. Push the U.S. into breaking the CSA. Take and force the U.S. to play on point. Just make them easy targets. Allow the CSA to drop the points.
Flags, get out, flags, get out.
Oh, the CSA just clearing out the U.S. on the on this western flank. Oh man, all the flags are gone. This is that was a back-breaking loss there for the U.S.
Brothers are still firing.
You guys need to pull it back to the line. Thank you. Pull it back to the line.
Independent fire.
Down here on the left as well. Down here on the left.
Come back.
We're here. I got you, brother.
Yeah, now that you mention it, sometime
sometimes when they're just waving the flag, I'm like keep going away and I can't tell if they're running backwards or forwards or
Jump, independent fire. Got you see all that smoke west, northwest.
If I were the U.S. right now, and sorry for showing you those weak settings, if I were the U.S. right now, I'd be centering on point. Because they are not too far away rather, hitting braking.
Good eye, boys.
And unless they want to instantly lose the game, maybe they do, rough night, then they really have to center on point.
Get ready for buzzsaw formation.
Prepare for buzzsaw.
Apparently, prepare for buzzsaw, whatever the hell that means.
That's not get up.
Take an edge.
Hey, company.
Popcorn!
Good work, Seco.
Take it.
Take an aim, Beacon.
C Company, take aim. 3, 2, 1, fire. A Company, take aim. A Company, take aim. 3, 2, 1, fire.
Finally hit braking. Time for the CSA to move up and take it. Let's go, boys. Let's go. JD getting caught out there in the middle of no man's land. They're going to get chewed up. And I have a bird attacking me viciously. This is terrible. Please, someone call 911. Sorry, everybody. Sometimes when you have a bird, they attack your headphones. Like she is trying to do again. Except now she's moved over. Good, thank God. The CSA are making that move on point. The U.S. is trying to stop them, and I don't see that happening. Oh God! Look at this. They're getting obliterated. Let's count. How many of them get to that front line? It's maybe 20%. This game is over. The CSA wins and sweeps the night in dominant fashion. Excellent work by the CSA in the Manassas campaign. Everybody did their part, and everyone did a good job. The communication was great. Alright, let's have a look at the casualties. It's obviously going to be closer because the U.S. is defending, but it's not very common for the attacking team to have fewer casualties than the defending team, considering that the attacking team has more tickets because they're the ones taking the risk, right? Wow. A dominant performance for the CSA tonight. Good work, everybody. Alright, this is Barb for Stars and Bars. I'll see you next week.